Dr. Keith Ablow with another Pain to Power video. This one is really an example of heroism that's outsized, an example of human power that is almost miraculous. And I'm going to share it with you not because I think that we all need on a daily basis to demonstrate that power, but just so you know that we are capable of it. I think many of us, or all of us, are really capable of it. And that's this fellow back here. You know what that is? That's Tiananmen Square. There was a protest against the government in China, in Tiananmen Square. And the government was actually killing protesters. They did kill protesters. And this fellow, the guy holding two bags, he decided, no way. Those tanks which were headed to Tiananmen Square to cause more carnage, he decided they're not going there. So he stepped right in front of the column of tanks. It's considered one of the 100 greatest photos ever taken. Stepped right in front of the column of tanks and stopped them dead in their tracks. They didn't run over him. In fact, when they tried to go around him, he moved again. And he stopped the tanks from coming forward again. So it's an amazing thing. I just think it's a nice thing to hold it in your pocket or up your sleeve. The notion that one person who decides, I'm going to be powerful, I'm going to take a risk and be very powerful, he's a human being, and so are you, so am I. We have the capacity to summon that level of power. So never feel that you're without reservoirs of potential strength, because he's no different neurologically really than we might be. He's just decided to deploy an extraordinary level of strength. Most of us will never be called upon to do anything like that. I'd say sort of thank God we won't. But people on D-Day did it, right, for America. This guy did it for his countrymen and because people who are protesting don't deserve to be shot, and he was willing to risk his life. I want you to keep that story of this fellow, one guy, stopping a column of tanks, up your sleeve for those times when people think they can shove you around, bully you, make you do things that aren't in your best interest, when people you love are up against it and they need you to come through for them. Remember this guy, because you're a relative of his in the human sense, and you may be able to reach deep and go up your sleeve, pull out the story of Tiananmen Square, and use that as a way to turn pain into power. That page of your life story could be one that really, really matters. And life's like that. Even in miniature, there are moments when we're asked to show extraordinary strength of character, extraordinary courage, power. And you know what? Sometimes it's painful to do it. But turning that pain on its head and saying, yeah, well, it could cost me a lot, but it's not going to cost me my character. I'm not willing to trade that away. Those are the moments that define your story as extraordinary. Don't miss those moments. They're yours. Own them because your story matters.